while. It is 8:40 right now, and I just finally got a call worth taking. Of course, I was in the wrong turning lane. Oh, but it's fine. We'll just keep going straight. Anyway, it's for Arby's, $7.62, I think it was, to go like 3.7 miles. So, yeah, not too bad. All right, got the goods, and we are 7 minutes away from the customer, so not a bad order at all. Took another order for Hot Wok. It's a Chinese food restaurant. I'm about 2 miles away from it right now, and I had to get out of this, like, I don't know, it's not necessarily a community, but it's away from the main road. And so it's 9:66, and by the time I get to the restaurant, it'll be for about 7 miles, and it's going up back closer to my house, and it is 9 o'clock. So even though I started later and my kids are on spring break, so I have the freedom to kind of work a little bit later, because I don't feel so pressured to make sure I'm getting home in time to get them to bed at a decent hour, because my kids will not go to bed without saying goodnight to mom. It's a thing. They just need me for bedtime, and I don't hate it. So typically I tend to be home in time to do our whole, nighttime situation. But with spring break happening, they're staying up a little bit later, and I'm sure my husband is not pressuring them to go to bed at any particular time. He took them out for ice cream tonight, so that was really sweet. He sent me a picture, and there was for some happy babies. So anyway, I'm on my way to Hot Wok, and then it probably will take me like 10 to 12 minutes to get to the drop-off, but I'll let you know. I'm going to be a little sneaky too, because I did get a Grubhub, and Grubhub's kind of notorious for sending you far from where you are, like not being aware that maybe the restaurant that you should be picking up from is like close to where you already are. So the pickup wants me to pick up at Chipotle, but it is all the way up by where I have to drop off this Hot Wok. So I can literally pick up this Hot Wok, and it's telling me it was like $8 and some odd change for 7 miles, but the bulk of those miles for me is just getting up there, and I'm already going up there with the miles from this current order. So it's kind of a bit of a cheat, and I think it's actually a smart one if I can all get it done in time. So I'm hoping this Hot Wok is ready when I walk in, because that would be super helpful. Why is everybody being weird? And then I can deliver that really quick, get over to the Chipotle, and then get that delivered, because I believe the delivery is only like 2 miles from Chipotle. So work smart, not hard. Okay, I did have to wait a couple of minutes, but it wasn't too bad, and hopefully we can still get this done on time. I'm not super worried about Grubhub. It is what it is, even though I probably should be, since I don't have access to DoorDash. I do think I might be able to, I was offered a free tablet through my phone provider. Oh, I was offered a free phone, not a free phone, a free tablet from my phone provider. With all I have to do is like add the line for it for like $20 extra a month, but it is a write-off through work, either through DoorDash and Uber Eats or whatever, and also eventually through YouTube. So I'm not really worried about it. So whatever I spend, the $20 extra a month on that, I can actually write off in my taxes. And it's only an extra like $24 or $240 a year. So it's not that big of a deal. And they told me that with the tablet, I should be able to download DoorDash and work from there. Don't really know if that's how it would work, but even if it doesn't, the tablet should be ultra helpful with YouTube, because maybe then I would be able to get my footage onto the tablet and use some other editing stuff so that I can start making my videos a little bit more entertaining. I have other ideas and different things and things that I see in my head and inserting into my videos, and I can't with the editing that tool that I have right now. And it's not that I don't want to, I just can't. It's not available to me in quick. And for whatever reason, my SD card doesn't want to upload my videos properly to my computer for me to be able to use an editing tool on there. So maybe this might solve the problem. I haven't really decided on it yet. I have to kind of sell the idea to my husband. He doesn't seem to be too optimistic about it, but I don't know. I'll have to make an executive decision here soon. I'm trying to see and feel out what kind of money I can make without having DoorDash. And for whatever reason, Instacart not having offers. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, anyway, I'm 12 minutes from this customer, and then I'm going to hop over to Chipotle and get this Grubhub order picked up. That's weird. It sent me all the way out here. I'm at an emergency care place. Like, there's no Chipotle here. I don't understand. I don't understand. So I had to unassign the order, because, like, why would navigation send me here? It doesn't make any sense. For real, it does not make any sense. I don't know why it would send me out here for nothing. And now I'm pretty far over here. Like, there's no reason for me to be over here. There's nothing over here. So that was a huge waste of time. So now I've got to work my way back a little bit. I mean, it was 3 miles out of my way, but now I've got to go 3 miles back. So it's like 6 miles of driving that I didn't need to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, yeah, I'll see. I mean, between here and home, because I'm not too far from my house, we'll see. If I get anything, I'll take it, like if it's worth taking. But if not, I don't know, because I'm like looking around to see. There's no Chipotle. There's a Circle K, there's a McDonald's, and then there's a hospital. That's it. I'm really confused as to why they sent me out here, but whatever. I'll let you know what ends up happening. Okay, I decided I'm too close to home to let the apps get me further away and waste more of my miles today. I had a really good night. It slowed down a little bit in the last hour and a half or so, but a lot of my tips went up from their original. One of them went from, like, it was supposed to be $8.33 total. That went up to $13.18, so an extra almost $5. Another one had gone up. I was supposed to make $10.87. I ended up making $14.39 on that. I was supposed to make $11.57, and I ended up making $13.56. Yeah, I was supposed to make $8.67 on another order, and I ended up making $11 on that one. And I have 2 more that are supposed to be coming in as far as the tips are concerned. But I'm going to be honest, one is an Arby's order. I don't think that's going to go up anymore. And the other one was the Hot Wok. I really don't think that's going to go up anymore either. So all in all, with that, I made $95.23 plus the 2 tips that are coming in on Uber Eats, and then I made another like $27.90 something on Grubhub. So thank you, Grubhub, for that extra push. So I started this video at 3:40. That was when I picked up my first order. I ended everything at 9:40, so it's a solid 6 hours, and I ended up making $136.01. $22.67 an hour, which is great. Now, I did end up having to drive 99 miles. Quite a few of those was just this stupid Chipotle crap. But that brought me in at $1.37 per mile, which is lower than I like, but the overall turnout wasn't bad, so I'm not mad about it. Okay, I'm gonna head home. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, please. Let my 40th birthday present from the world be to help me grow this channel. I'm gonna do my best to be able to start editing a little bit differently. I'm gonna try to get this tablet and see if I can do some things a little different. Someone told me maybe it's just the quality of SD card that I have in my GoPro that's making it difficult for me to have the videos on a computer. So I might order a new SD card, see if that makes any kind of difference, but it will be quite a few videos out before I can make that change. But thank you for sticking with me until then. Take care of yourself and have a great night. Thanks so much.